Hi everyone, welcome to Chef Shelley's Kitchen. If this is your first time joining, welcome. I come out with a video every other week, some recipe that's simple, delicious, and or a healthier twist to maybe a standard recipe. If you haven't joined me before, there's well over 200 videos, so please check them out. We've actually been taping now for over 8 years, so everything from entrees to side dishes to desserts to breads. I mean, you name it. There's even some tips on gardening. So a wealth of information. So today what we're going to be making is a banana bread. And what's the reason why this kind of qualifies is it's an easy version because we are going to use cake mix as our base. So we're not bringing all the flour and everything else together, baking soda, baking powder, all those things. We're simply going to be using cake mix. So the two main ingredients really are Jell-O pudding, the cake mix. I have two very, very ripe bananas, which we're going to smash. We've got oil, water, and eggs. And if you're new to the channel, all of the ingredients and the measurements are actually in the description section, so certainly look down below. I've already preheated my oven to 350, so that's going. We're going to go on and dump the cake mix into the bowl like so, and then we're going to do the same with the Jell-O pudding. Of course, I've opened all of this so it would be easy. Okay, so we've got that going. And now all we're gonna do is we're just gonna add all the ingredients, okay? And we're gonna blend it. And then what I've decided is I have some amazing neighbors and they like taste testing my treats. And so they like it when I tell them that I'm taping a show. So what I decided to do was instead of doing this like as two kind of 9x5 loaf containers, I'm doing 4 smaller containers. So like we can keep one, we can eat one, we can freeze one, and then 2 other neighbors can can delight in the treat. The last 2 things we have, I'm going to add the nuts. I'm going to add that last, but first thing I want to do is kind of smash up these bananas. And again, this is one of those things where you want to have them maybe sit out or buy them in the store. You know, sometimes when you go to the grocery store, they have the very ripe ones kind of sitting off to the side. So you do want some ripe ones. That's really what's going to make the treat, right? It's going to make it come alive, taste really well. And, you know, bananas are good for you. They've got all kinds of nice nutrients inside of them. All right, so now that we've got that mashed pretty well, we're gonna go on and add that to this overall mixture, like so. By the way, I did grease my pans already with pan cooking spray, so you don't wanna forget that, okay? Definitely wanna do that. All right, we've got that in here. So we're gonna mix it up. I'm gonna use the hand mixer. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add the pecans last, okay? So let's go on and mix this up. And you can see, how easy is this? I think the thing that takes the longest is chopping up the pecans. So, man, if you're in a rush, you just found out you're having friends over, you can certainly whip something together, okay? I just want to make sure. I can still see some of my bananas a little lumpy, so I want to make sure they're mixed really well. And that's pretty much what you want to look for. Make sure your bananas are mixed well, they're not clumpy, okay? I'm just turning my speed up just a little bit to make sure that I'm really getting those bananas. Okay, wonderful. And guess what? If by chance you don't mix the bananas up as well, well, who's gonna mind having a piece of banana in a banana bread, right? So if someone complains, those are the people you don't give any more dessert to, okay? Those are those people. All right, so let's go on and mix our pecans in here. You know, I love doing this around Christmas time. You know, I like giving out little packages of mixed cookies, but I also love doing breads. And one of the things that I collected at the end of the season last year, I have some of these trays that have like little Christmas lids that you can put on top. So they make great gifts, right? All right, this is looking fabulous. We're gonna go in and try to pour this as evenly as I can between these four. Make sure everyone gets their portion. Don't want any complaints. And yeah, this nicely makes for as what I expected, because typically this would have made 2 really nice 8x5. So this is perfect. And of course this is gonna rise. So let's add a little more here, and the last little bit we'll put into this last one. So we're gonna put it in the oven. Now, this is where I always say, for those of you that have tuned into my channel previously, you'll know anytime we talk about the oven, you know, you're gonna have to improvise and watch this for yourself, because the truth of the matter is my oven is going to be different than your oven, the power and all of those great things. So we're going to go on, put it in the oven, and then I'm going to want you to kind of check yours, okay? So let's put it in the oven. We'll come back when it's done, and I'll really kind of tell you about these little ones. This is about how long you might want to look at, you know, check on. So we'll do that. We'll be back. Hi friends, we're back. Took 30 minutes. Remember, if you're using these small containers like this, 30 minutes is about all you need, and I've actually allowed mine to cool completely. If you're going to use the 2 9x5s, I would say about 45 minutes, but I would still check it at about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. You know, when I start getting to like the last 5 minutes or so, I put my oven light on and I just kind of keep an eye on it. But just want you to see just how beautiful this is. Certainly there's a picture out there for you, but these turned out fantastic. And just look how wonderful. You've got these wonderful treats that you can now spread the joy with your family and friends. And as I said, you can also freeze it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat one, give 2 away, and freeze one. And so the one that I freeze, I'm just, with this size, I can actually just put this in a quart size bag like that, put it in, seal it up, and you can freeze it. If you have the 9x5 pan, you can even take it out of that pan, or you can buy those in the aluminum size, the 9x5s. You can again put those in a gallon size bag, or take them out of your pan, freeze it in a gallon size bag. Take it out, and this is what I always do when I freeze it. I'll take it out the day before I want to eat it, and it's just absolutely perfect. This banana nut bread would be wonderful with your coffee, just a nice healthy dessert. So I hope you enjoy it. And again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Click the little picture and like it, share it. I really do appreciate it when you do that. It helps my channel out, and it also encourages me to come and continue, because it does take time and effort to put this together. It is it's a love of mine, because I want to share, I want to help people to come up with things to eat and to try out. So hope this was helpful for you. Thanks. Bye-bye.